Hey, I'm Travis from Functional Podiatry, and I'm here today at Everton Park Rebel with Jake, and we're covering off the new Neo Vista from Mizuno. So Jake, you want to tell us about this shoe?
Yeah, Travis, thank you. This is our new Neo Vista from Mizuno. We're having it featured as part of our race day wall. It's our new super trainer featuring Mizuno Energy Next foam with a smooth assist roll and a glass fiber plate, which is a really sick addition to the shoe.
And so Jake, when you're looking for customers that are coming in, who are you sort of looking to place this shoe onto, and who do you think it would work really well for?
Yeah, cool. It's a super interesting categorized shoe. Technically more so for your race day stuff, so if you're competing, very dependent on what kind of pace you want to set. I personally found the shoe quite really soft and comfortable with a little bit of bounce. So if someone wants to go for that longer run, that recovery run, that has that little bit of pop and like gives them a bit of versatility, it's a really good shoe for that all-rounder for that sort of higher end stuff.
Yeah. Would you also say sort of someone who they want to do their sort of first marathon or their first halves, and they just want a sort of shoe that they can just chuck on, it feels comfortable through that whole ride.
Yeah.
They're not really going up for a pace. They just want something that's going to feel nice and comfortable, allow them to glide through with a bit of bounce like a race day shoe would have,
Yeah.
but they're just not clicking those paces that someone else normally would if they're going for a
It's
target.
that really sort of, goes over that sort of comfort sort of feel that you're not feeling like it's giving you too much pop, but it's a really nice settled shoe that you can sort of just glide into it and really actually enjoy your run.
Yeah, so it's sort of like a hybrid. It's kind of like not my daily trainer, not my full race day or tempo sort of shoe, but it will really fit for those people who don't really want to go that far into a race day shoe. They're like, I'm not really there on a tempo, but I want something with a bit more bounce.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, cool. Now, I know that you ran this for a 10K at the Brisbane Marathon. What were your thoughts on your 10K effort with it?
Yeah, it was obviously like really cool to run in them. Like I kind of said before, I found myself, I ran that sort of 5:15 pace and they just felt so easy going.
Yeah.
It was just such a comfortable pace to sort of sit at. And like the smooth assist, I could really feel that roll was just a really nice sort of rocker. It wasn't too aggressive, wasn't not there. It just really sort of glided me into that sort of pace. And obviously towards the end of that 10K, just kept it nice and soft and comfortable too. It wasn't too firm. It was a really enjoyable ride, especially with that upper as well. Felt super locked in and super breathable too.
Awesome. So I did a 5K with these ones. For me, I love the upper. The upper is really nice. Like it's for a Sotnik upper. Generally, it's not my favorite thing. I find the lockdowns a bit hard. This thing just fits like a glove. It doesn't feel too tight, but it does allow that accommodation. So it's a really nice fitting shoe in terms of the upper. The other thing I found on my run, so through the 5Ks, I found at quicker efforts under that 5-minute K, I did find the shoe sort of was a little bit harder to work. I didn't find it gave me back as much as I sort of would like in terms of some of my other sort of race day sort of shoes.
Yeah.
But as I slowed it down and I got into sort of like a 5:30 through 6s, I found the shoe just comes to life. Like it runs really well. It's got a nice sort of really cushioned position. And for me, I think that's where I sort of struggled because I want a bit more firmness. So I think if you love a really cushiony sort of ride, you're probably going to find as you go faster, it's going to light up for you and become really, really nice. But I do know at those slower paces, I was loving it. I was like, cool, if I'm just out for a nice long run and I just want to clock some miles, this thing's going to ride really nice. It's got that pop that you sort of find in some of your race day shoes, but it's just a lot nicer and a bit more comfortable, especially with the way the upper is. Whereas my race day shoes, the uppers aren't as comfortable as this. So for me, that's sort of where I found it. I did pick it up really quick into sort of those under 4-minute Ks, and then the midsole changed for me. It's definitely a more firmer sort of position, but again, I don't think it fits as my, like, I'm going to go out and run a PB tomorrow in this shoe over like a half distance to marathon. I think it's a slower sort of marathon shoe, which fits really well. I think Mizuno's done really, really well for this
100%.
To give people more options. And so definitely guys check it out. They've got them here at Rebel at the moment. So we look forward to playing in them.